Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Learning Path. This is Dr. V. Meena, Associate Professor and Head Department of Commerce and Vice Principal Shift 1 from Petition College of Arts and Science, Adayar, Chennai. In this video, you are going to learn some more problems under marginal costing technique. Click the bell button, I button, to watch my previous videos under marginal costing to have more understanding. Let me check one more problem. Calculate BEP in rupees, sales 6 lakhs, fixed expenses 1,50,000, direct material, that is under variable cost, they themselves gave the heading as variable cost. So under variable cost, direct material 2 lakhs, direct labor 1,20,000, other variable expenses 80,000. The question is calculate BEP in rupees. What is the formula for calculation of BEP in rupees? Fixed cost divided by PV ratio, where the fixed cost is given as 1,50,000. But we need to calculate PV ratio. How to calculate the PV ratio? What is the formula? C by S into 100. That is contribution divided by sales into 100. Here the sales is given. What is the sales? 6 lakhs. And then what is the variable cost? The variable cost split into the terms of material, labor, and other variable expenses. So 2 lakhs plus 1 lakh 20, 3 lakh 20, 3 lakh 20,000 plus 80,000, 4 lakhs. So the total variable cost is how much? As per our calculation, 4 lakhs. So 4 lakhs has to be compared with the sales 6 lakhs to find out the contributions. Okay. Now look at the calculation how I did. So contribution is equal to sales minus variable costs. How to calculate the variable cost as per this problem? Direct material plus direct labor plus other variable expenses. So 2 lakhs, 1 lakh 20, 80,000, 4 lakhs. So contribution is equal to 6 lakhs minus 4 lakhs. That gives you 2 lakhs. So I have the contribution and I knew the sales 6 lakhs. So I can calculate the PV ratio. So PV ratio is equal to C by S. C is contribution, that is 2 lakhs. And S is sales. What is the sales is given? 6 lakhs. That's what I substituted here into always PV ratio, you know very well, must be mentioned the percentage. So 33.3333 percentage is coming, or we can write it like this also, 1 by 3. So the final calculation is, all this calculation we did only for knowing the BEP in rupees. So what's the formula for BEP in rupees? Fixed cost divided by PV ratio, where the fixed cost is how much? 1,50,000. So 1,50,000 I written over here divided by, either you need to use this PV ratio, that is 33 point all 3 threes. I mean, after the decimal, 9 digits are coming as 3. You need to use all these digits. Then only you can get this exact accurate answer as BEP in rupees 4,50,000. Or else you can have this 33.33 percentage or 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 if you are using means 1 will be in the denominator, this 3 will go on the numerator. So 1,50,000 into 3 divided by 1. So what is my BEP in rupees? 4,50,000. Okay. Now check out this problem. Calculate BEP in units and value for the following. Total cost is 50,000. Variable cost is 30,000. Sales both in value as well as how many units sold is also given. So look at the question. We need to calculate the BEP both in units as well as in value. Okay. And total cost we have, total variable cost we have. So which one is missing? Fixed cost. So total cost is the combination of total TC is the combination of TFC plus TVC. I already mentioned in my previous video when I started discussing the concepts related to marginal costing. So when total cost is here, total variable cost is also given, means we can able to calculate the fixed cost, right? And then once you knew the fixed cost, then automatically I will calculate the PV ratio by applying C by S into 100. Once I calculate the contribution, then I will calculate the what is that, PV ratio, then I will apply in the BEP formula. Now look at that. First, I written the formula. My calculation relating to this problem to calculate the BEP in rupees, that is very easy to calculate at first instance as per the information available. Okay. So BEP in rupees is equal to fixed cost divided by PV ratio, where the fixed cost is not given the problem, but instead of that we have total cost. If you deduct the total variable cost from the total cost, then we will come to know what is the fixed cost. So 50,000 minus 30,000, 20,000. Total cost is 50. Total variable cost is 30. Then what is my fixed cost? 20,000. So I came to note fixed cost. Then my calculation must be on the calculation of PV ratio. So how to calculate the PV ratio? C by S into 100. So how to calculate the contribution as per this problem? What is my S? My S is 50,000. My variable cost is 30,000. So what is my contribution? 20,000. Then I will apply in the PV ratio formula. 20,000 divided by 50,000 into 100. That gives me 60%. So I calculate the PV ratio. I calculate the fixed cost. So 20,000 divided by 60% is my BEP in rupees. 20,000 by 40%, that gives you 50,000 is my BEP in rupees. Next, automatically it will be easier for us to convert the BEP in rupees value into in units. Now check out how I proceed to calculate the BEP in units. BEP in units is equal to BEP in rupees value divided by selling price per unit. How to calculate the selling price per unit as per this problem? The sales value is given. This value is for 5,000 units. And how to calculate for a single unit? So 50,000 rupees is the sales value for 5,000 units, means what is the selling price per unit? So that's what I work it out here. Sales value 50,000, units sold is 5,000. If I did this calculation, I'll come to know 10 rupees is my selling price per unit. So BEP in rupees 50,000 divided by selling price per unit is 10. Then how many units I have to sell? BEP in units 5,000 units. Okay. Then next question, find out the PV ratio and margin of safety. Sales, variable cost, fixed cost is given. So first question is PV ratio. So I will write the formula, contribution divided by sales into 100. How to calculate the contribution? Sales minus 10 lakhs minus 4 lakhs, that gives contribution as 6 lakhs. Okay. Then I substitute the PV ratio formula. 6 lakhs is the contribution divided by sales is 10 lakhs is given into 100, that gives PV ratio 60%. So I finish calculating the first question. What is my second question? Margin of safety. So how to calculate the margin of safety? I can simply apply the formula profit by PV ratio, because why I prefer this formula. That is another formula also, actual sales minus break even sales. Okay, either you can apply in the formula, because break even sales you can able to calculate fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Break-even sales can be calculated by applying the fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Then that break-even sales can be compared with the sales 10 lakhs. But I will work out in another way where I have a PV ratio. Now look at that. I calculate the profit. How to calculate the profit? Contribution minus fixed cost. What is my contribution? What is my contribution? 6 lakhs. What is my fixed cost? 4 lakhs, right? So 6 lakhs minus 2 lakhs. Sorry, I did one mistake here. 1 second. Here it is not 4 lakh. It is, sorry, 2 lakhs is the profit answer. Okay, now look at that. How to calculate the profit? Contribution minus fixed cost. What is my contribution? I calculated 6 lakhs. What is my fixed cost? 4 lakhs. So what is my profit? 2 lakhs. So once I calculate the profit, I can substitute in this formula. MOS, we have two formulas, actual sales minus break-even sales. Or I can use profit by PV ratio. It's my wish. Either I can proceed to calculate the BEP, then I can compare the actual sales with my break-even sales. Or else I can work out like that. Since I have a contribution and fixed cost, why don't you calculate the profit and apply in this formula profit by PV ratio? But both the answers will be same, right? So profit by PV ratio, profit is 2 lakhs, PV ratio is, what is that? 60 percentage. As per this problem, PV ratio is 60 percentage. So what is my answer? Rupees 3,33,333. Either if you apply another way, I calculate the BEP sales by applying the formula fixed cost divided by PV ratio, and then comparing the actual sales 6 lakh, comparing the actual sales is 10 lakhs with my BEP sales means, then you will get the same answer. Try that methodology also. Try that way also, how to calculate the MOS by applying the formula actual sales minus break-even sales. You will get the same answer. Okay. So the thing is, I want to highlight, look at the information available under margin costing technique problems and look at the question also. You can work out the problem either by this way or that way. The presence of mind and the way you are going into the problem to get the information, that is a specialty of margin costing. Okay. The next problem, from the following data, calculate PV ratio and profit. The first question is PV ratio, right? So the available informations are sales rupees 20,000, fixed expenses 4,000, BEP 10,000. Usually BEP will be the question, but that BEP is given. The question is PV ratio. So fixed cost, right? Fixed cost is given, BEP is given. Then what is the PV ratio they are asking? So this three concepts, I mean, fixed expenses, BEP, PV ratio, this three terms will come in the formula of BEP in rupees. So why not we can apply this formula to calculate the PV ratio. So BEP in rupees is equal to fixed cost divided by PV ratio. BEP in rupees is 10,000. Fixed cost is given as 4,000 divided by question mark. So I have a cross multiplication. PV ratio will go left hand side. This 10,000 will come in the right hand side in the denominator. So 4,000 divided by 10,000. Since PV ratio is always mentioned in the percentage, so that's why I multiplied by 100. So I'll get 40%. So the first question was over. Next is profit, right? So how to calculate the profit? Now look at that. Profit is equal to contribution minus fixed cost. Always I used to say, have the marginal cost statement always in your mind. So the question is profit. What is the marginal cost statement? Again, I'm asking sales minus variable cost, that gives contribution. If I compare the contribution with my fixed cost, I will come to know what is my profit. Fixed cost is there, right? And I need to calculate the contribution because my sales and PV ratio informations are available. What is my sales? 20,000. What is my PV ratio? 40%. So 20,000 into 40%, if I did this calculation means I'll come to know what is my contribution. That is 8,000. So once I calculate the contribution, this contribution 8,000 can be compared with the fixed cost, which is given in this problem as 4,000. That's what I substitute here. Profit is equal to 8,000 minus 4,000. Rupees 4,000 is my profit. Okay. Thanks for watching my video. Subscribe my channel. Click the bell button. We will work out some more problems under marginal costing, that is big problems, which will be asked in part C in the next videos. Until then, bye-bye.